So today I am 21 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and things are moving along. So I'm just gonna jump right into the symptoms that I have had this week, and then I'll just update you on a few other things. So this week I have still been growing a lot, not as much as last week, but I'm definitely getting to that point where I'm seeing friends that maybe saw me a few weeks ago or a month ago, and they are like, wow, you were pregnant. You didn't look pregnant last time, but now you really look pregnant. So I'm really looking pregnant, which is exciting, but then at the same time, I'm starting to feel a little bit more self-conscious in public now, and I know that it's not something to be self-conscious about, and it's something that's beautiful and exciting and all that stuff, but it's just, it's still my body, and I'm not used to all that attention, I guess, of people pointing it out, and especially when your body is changing, you just usually kind of like to keep that to yourself, even though this is for a good reason. It could have been changing in many other ways, and pregnancy is not the worst of it, but it makes me a little, I guess I just have to get used to it. So that's been going on. I'm still not at a point where strangers would say anything. I've only had that happen once, but I think she knew. I think someone else told her at some point, but I didn't actually personally know this person. But besides that, nobody's really, and even people that I sort of know that I've just never just straight up told haven't been asking yet. So I'm just gonna hold on to that for a little bit, because soon there will be absolutely no way around it. So anyway, but I am growing. I feel bigger, and I think that the baby is about close to 1 pound now. So that's pretty big, because I keep wanting to say what it is, but it was measuring big, about a week bigger in weight when we had the ultrasound. And so usually at 22 weeks, it will be 1 pound. And since I'm 21 weeks and 2 days, I'm assuming that mine is probably about 1 pound by now. So yeah, it's really becoming something. And in a few weeks, it's actually viable that it would possibly survive if I gave birth, and it just seems crazy, like I actually grew a person. So anyway, so yeah, but I can definitely tell that I'm bigger, but I can also tell that the baby is bigger because I'm feeling so much kicking. And it happens a lot at night when I'm trying to sleep, but it just happens all the time. And I think even last week, in the last couple weeks, it was already visible on the outside. You can feel it. It's undeniably there, and it's a lot. So I guess I have an active baby, which is good, but it's getting to that point where it's sort of, I can't really ignore it. So if it goes on at night, I lay awake and I feel it, and hopefully I'll keep sleeping okay. I've been sleeping all right, kind of connecting to that. So I'm not having any trouble sleeping yet, but I think if it continues on like this, I might. So that's okay though. It's not as weird as I expected it to be. If you go a few weeks back, I was worried about it, and it's weird, but it's not. Now it's familiar, so I'm alright with it. I'm just waiting for it to get really intense. And then the one other thing that I wanted to mention as far as symptoms is that I have been having little bouts of nausea. Just in the last 2 days or so. It hasn't been something that I've had continuously or anything. I have not had any nausea since like week 10 or something. And I'm not even sure if this is the same. It doesn't feel the same as morning sickness did. It doesn't go on all the time. It's just like a bout of nausea, and then it will go away, and then I'll be fine for a few hours, and then I'll have this wave again, and it's just awful. Like, it feels like I'm gonna throw up, and I have to just lay down, and I just feel really ill. So I don't know if I'm just sick, if I have some kind of bug or something, or if it has to do with the pregnancy, but that's something that's been going on this week, so that's not so fun. But we'll see. I read that nausea is common in any part of pregnancy, so I'm not throwing up, it just feels like I have to, but I haven't actually, so I guess we'll just carry on. And at least I get it's not like constant at all. It's just little bits every once in a while. So there's that. All right, so that's it as far as symptoms. And then the other big thing is the room is coming together. Yay, I'm so happy. As you see, we have a little storage unit. We were thinking as far as furniture, we have the crib obviously coming. Steve's dad has that, so we're just not going to be able to get that until we see him again, which might be in, I think, June we'll see him again. So we'll get that, and then we'll have a little chair where the giraffe is. That's the corner there. We're going to have a chair. And then we have this little unit, and so we were deciding, fix this. We were deciding between having like a changing table, a dresser, or some sort of storage unit. And so we decided a changing table is probably not the most practical because you only use that for a little bit. And then we thought, well, we could get a dresser and then use the top of the dresser as a changing table and kind of get 2 in 1. But then I'm probably not going to use a dresser because we have this huge closet, and personally I never used a dresser until I became an adult, and so I don't see much use. I don't feel like even when they get a little bit older, they can't use a dresser until they get a lot older because a 2-year-old can't put their toys in and out of a dresser necessarily. So I thought a storage unit might be the best, and then we'll just forgo the changing tabletop and we'll just get one of those changing mats, and we'll just change on the floor, or if they're in our room for a while, they're going to be staying in our room, we'll have the bed to change them on, or our dresser to change them on. Downstairs we have a little window area where we could make a changing station, or we could just change wherever we are, pull out the little changing mat and just take care of it. So we kind of decided that changing at a specific station isn't necessarily something we're going to do anyway. So we chose to get this because we thought this is the most multifunctional. We have all these little baskets, and then we have little open areas. So we have little books and toys in the open areas. We can make some of the bins be for toys. When they get a little bit older, they can clean up their own toys really easily by just throwing it in the baskets. We thought we would use one of the baskets and make like a little diaper changing basket and put diapers and wipes and all of the things in there, and that way we just pull out a basket and change easily. And I guess we'll just see whatever is most practical to use it for, but it's something that can be used for many years, and it looks nice even for older children to have. So we thought that would be a good choice as far as furniture. So anyway, we have nothing else, but the painting is all finished, and we have that first thing of furniture, and then obviously the crib already exists, and we just have to buy the chair, and then we have to decorate and stuff like that. And I've also been buying clothes, which has been it's been going. It's gonna take a while for me to get all the clothes that we need. I'm very picky about it, but it's fun to go shopping, so it's something that I think I'll just have to do every couple weeks. So I've been doing that, and that's about it as far as what we've bought. And we're gonna have the shower in a couple months, so maybe we'll get some useful stuff then too, and go with that. So anyway, this is getting to be a long vlog. Last thing, I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday this week, so that will be in next week's update. So that is it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again for week 22. All right, bye guys.